Hey, Linda. Hey, Wanda. Hey, Tracy. Hey, Sandra. Happy Friday, y'all. What y'all got going on today? It's a beautiful, hot Friday. What y'all got going on today? Of course, I thought I was going out to eat today, but I overslept. And after I overslept, I didn't feel like going anywhere. hmm But since I slept, I noticed if I sleep longer in the daytime, late at night, I can't sleep. I be tossing and turning and flipping and tripping sometimes. Thank you. Ain't gonna stay like this long because I really don't like my hair this color, but it's this color for now. But anyway, y'all, y'all know the topic for the day for the ones who on YouTube. Thank y'all for the likes and the shares and the subscribe. Thank y'all so very much on YouTube. Maybe one day the other people on IG and on Facebook will come over here on YouTube. Hey, Linda girl. Hey, Naz. How you doing? So the topic for the day is being in love with the wrong person can cause you to do the wrong things. Clock that T. I'm just saying, and I went by the frozen cup lady. Nobody didn't answer the phone. I went to give me about three or four frozen cups because I had friends in betrayal. I went to give me about three frozen cup. Me and the little girl was ringing the doorbell at the same time. Hey, Alicia. But guess what? Nobody didn't come to the door. I had bought me three the other day. I think I bought three. They didn't last. So, waiting for them to come on Facebook. They always the last one. And let me tell y'all something. Before I get started. Now, a lot of y'all claim y'all got love for me. But what I be saying, see, love is an action word. And when y'all got love for people, y'all not gonna stroll past what they got going on. Now I got a comedy show / my birthday, but my birthday is until the week after the comedy show. Now I didn't post the flyer, and thank you for style, thank you for the love, thank you. You did your best. You did. I mean, the flyers, everything that you do is over the top, and I love it. Hey, Queen, Ohio, you in the building. So let me say this. Now, hey, Lisa. Hey, Cha Cha. Let me say this. They adore you. Me too, John. But let me say this. The flyer, I shared it on IG. I shared it on Facebook. And I shared it, I think I shared it on all my platforms, but YouTube and TikTok. So you mean to tell me y'all didn't share the flyer? Even if y'all not coming, y'all could have just shared the flyer to the people who might want to come. Let me tell y'all, when people show y'all that they are doing stuff in their life and it's something positive, why y'all be with the jealousy stuff? Why some of y'all just be hating on other people? It don't necessarily have to be me. It could be anybody. All us black people, all us black people. It's a lot of us black people. Why we can't support one another? Why we see somebody doing good for themselves or somebody trying to, keep their life alive by doing, by reacting, doing stuff, instead of sitting around moping, whining, and crying. They got people that's doing stuff in their life and y'all sitting back hating and being jealous. Miss Ann, we coming on the 26th. It's 14-hour drive, so we can come. Right. So you gotta give me a call. Since y'all gonna be driving on the highway for 14 hours, give me a call. I'm just saying. So let me say this. Y'all gotta stop with y'all shenanigans. Y'all gotta put y'all feelings aside because at the end of the day, all us are human beings. And just because you're not doing nothing with your life, I don't know if you're going or coming. Don't get jealous and be mad at other people. Don't be hating on other people that's doing stuff. I ain't gonna lie. I thought about this today and I'm gonna call my cousin back. But let me read this. I reached out online. I wanted to go on. I'm gonna say my phone number when I get off of here. But anyway, I was thinking, all right. So I have a cousin, right? And my cousin, she retired, right? She used to work, for the judges and all that kind of stuff there. She's still young. She in her 50s like me, but she retired, right? She don't really have to work per se. She don't have to. She got her own little jewelry, the little Chanel stuff and all that she get, she ordered from New York and all that kind of stuff there. She have her own little pop-ups and all that kind of stuff there. Now, mind you, she got a good husband. And I could say she have a good husband because I can tell he good to my cousin, right? And she really don't have to work, right? And one thing about us, I'm gonna say this. One thing my grandmother installed in us is hustling. Now, even though my cousin don't have to work, she make T-shirts, she sell a little jewelry, some of the little stuff that you go buy on Canal Street in New York or whatever. She have a little hustle going. You know what I'm saying? Even though she got a husband that tell her she don't have to work no more and she retired, she got a little side hustle. You know what I'm saying? So I was thinking, and I said, Lord, I want to thank you because at the end of the day, some people can sit down and be at home with their legs crossed watching television, kick back, just getting their little pension or getting their little retirement money and all that kind of stuff down. But one thing about us is never enough. And a woman who feel like, yeah, I'm sitting down, yeah, I'm getting my little money, my little retirement or whatever, but that's not enough. It's not that you could say that some of us really need it. It's just that hustle kick in. Like saying, you know what? Even though I'm getting this little money, this and this and that, but I still need to have my little side money to do what I want to do when I want to do it. A lot of us women are like real women. I ain't gonna say every woman like that because some women feel like, well, I done been to my 9 to 5. That's enough for me. And my head go off to some of y'all. 9 to 5 is enough. If you feel like you making enough and you got enough and you don't have to get a second job, but a hustling woman like me, I tell you all the time, I come from a pimp. And my mama was married to my dad and my dad was a pimp. But on the other hand, if it's something that I want, and at one time, me spending all my money didn't matter. And I don't know about y'all, when my money go to getting low, I go to feeling some type of way. I go to feeling some type of way. I be like, you know what? And you done went to the store, you done went to TJ Maxx, Marshalls, and Ross, and all these different stores, and then split your little money, girl. And now you got $20 in your pocket. You know what? I'd be like, oh, well, I don't really need this. I don't really need this. This got to go back. No matter how much I like it, if I don't need it, my money got to come back. I got to see my money in my wallet. And because I always been a hustler. I always know how to make ends meet. I always know how to make a nickel out of 15 cents. And a lot of men intimidated by women. And let me say this, y'all. Do not call my phone until you're sure I'm off live. Because I don't like when I be talking about a certain thing on live. I be on a certain subject, somebody call my phone and distract me from what I've been talking about. So can y'all please not call my phone until you're sure I am off live. That just do something to me when somebody call my phone and they know I'm on live. Or if you forgot that I was on live. Please make sure I'm off live before y'all call my phone. Hey, Miss Pretty. Hey, Gigi. So, y'all, and when I get off of here, I'm playing the music. right? I'm gonna play the music, but I'm gonna go to the gas station, get me some little snacks and stuff like that, because I know I'm gonna be, wanting some candy late at night, and I don't have none. So I'm gonna go get me some snacks and stuff like that when I get off the line. Then I'm gonna come back and play the music. And if y'all want me to play a certain song, I'm gonna charge y'all $1. And the reason why I'm gonna charge y'all $1 is because I like playing my music straight without no distraction. I like to play the music that I like, but if you want to request a song, send me $1. And I'm not begging. If you don't want to request a song, don't send me no dollar. I'm just saying. Because I be playing the music and I be feeling myself, and somebody will come on there and say, please play something that I ain't never heard in my life. And if they want me to play this song, they got to send me $1. I'm just saying. But anyway, what we are talking about today is being in love with the wrong person can cause you to do the wrong things. I'm just saying. And that speak volume. That speak volume. And I was just thinking, when I got up out the bed and stuff like that, I was just thinking. And I said, a lot of us, I'm not just talking about myself. I'm talking about y'all on here too, because this message is for y'all too. Because some of y'all is in love with the wrong person. Some of y'all done did stuff that y'all never would have did in your entire life if y'all didn't love the person that y'all in love with. You have never had a fight with a woman before. You have never called a woman house before. You have never had to confront another man before. But on the strength of you in love, being in love with somebody, you done did that in some. You done lied to your mama. You done lied to your daddy. You done lied to a lot of people because of this person that you are in love with. Tell me what people won't do for love. A lot of people done been a damn fool for love. Even me. Yes, Queen. I done been a damn fool for somebody that I love, for more than somebody. I done got caught up riding in the car. I know he smoked crack. And he called me on the phone. You'll come pick me up. So my dumb ass, excuse my expression, get up out of my bed. And they tell you, don't never get up out of your sleep or out of your comfortable bed or in your comfort zone when somebody called you. So yeah, my dumb ass, he called me and I got up. You'll come pick me up. Hold up. You'll come pick me up. I need a ride. So on the strength of me still being in love, still loving him. I wasn't in love with him no more, but I still was loving him enough. Well, let me go pick him up. When I would pull up in a Mercedes, and the only reason why I'm saying I pulled up in a Mercedes is because that's why I got pulled up. A beautiful Mercedes putting up in a crack area, a known crack area to pick a man up. That's a crackhead. Now I'm getting pulled over. So I guess they thought I was smoking crack too. And on Jehovah, I ain't never smoked crack in my life. But at the same time, I go to pick him up, and the minute he get in the car, he go, pew, pew, the flashing lights. They turn behind me. They pull me over. They pull me over. He in the car. I'm in the car. And mind you, I just had on a t-shirt and some little shorts because I just ran out the house, left the wheelchair at the house, didn't have the wheelchair in the car at all. So the police, they talking to him. While they talking to him on the other side, then they talking to me. And I'm telling the police I'm in a wheelchair, telling them I'm paralyzed. So the police don't see no wheelchair. So the first thing he believed that I'm telling a lie. And the way I was looking with a t-shirt on with the little shorts on, the little shorts you wear around the house. not shorts that I wear, the little shorts you put on with your little pajamas. So the police thinking I'm lying because they looking at him. I guess they know he was a well-known crackhead or whatever. So they didn't believe that I was in a wheelchair. So he took off and ran. The police ran behind him. They ran behind him and beat the piss out of him. And the other one grabbing me and trying to snatch me and handcuff me to the steering wheel. And I'm saying, what are you doing? What are you doing? I'm letting him, trying to let him know that I can't walk and all that kind of stuff there. So when they caught him, they had beat him so bad, so blood was coming down his eyes like tears. That's how bad they beat him from running. So they called for backup. Backup came. He was punching me all in my face and all that, trying to get me out the car and all that kind of stuff. There, I'm started telling him I'm in a wheelchair, but he started saying, "Well, how you drive? How you drive if you're in a wheelchair?" That's when people not educated about people that's paralyzed. Because some people, just because you're in a wheelchair, don't mean some people level is like my level is to the fact that I can't move my legs and I can't stand up because I don't have full control of I'm a T7. They got some people that's T9, T10, and all that. They can move their legs and all that, but they just still their spine is still damaged where they can't stand up and walk. So when he called back up, the black people came. It was a female. It was another black one. So the one who was punching me and grabbing me and handcuffed me to the steering wheel, he not black. I mean, he mixed. He like lighter than me, but he looked at like he was white, but he black, right? So he handcuffed me to the steering wheel while they put him in a police car. So the sergeant came, and here come our black people, a black female, another black guy, and here come the sergeant. He all white, and the other police that looked like he, my color. So the sergeant snatched me out the car after they unhandcuffed me and stood me up and just let me drop to the ground and handcuffed me on the ground. And I said, I'm paralyzed. And they put their foot in my back and stood me on the ground. And even though I didn't have my wheelchair in the car, they still didn't believe that I was paralyzed. So they picked me up by the handcuffs and threw me in a police car. Well, how I got in my car? All right, I'm paralyzed, but I still have my arms. I still can use my upper body. So that's how I drive in my car I have now. Just because I'm paralyzed don't mean that I can't move my body around. I raised 4 children from a wheelchair. So I know how to transfer myself in and out the car, put my wheelchair together, take it down. I do all of that. But this particular day, I left the wheelchair in the driveway and I just jumped in the car and I left the wheelchair in the driveway. So when I dropped him off, I could come back and the wheelchair still be in the driveway and I would have to do it out the car and jump in the wheelchair. So they took me to jail without my wheelchair after it had then beat me up and stuff like that. And then, I had to tell him, I told him certain things and stuff like that. So they took him to the hospital. And I told them that the sergeant put his feet in my back and they had them beat me. But by them not seeing, you understand that? Right. By them not seeing a wheelchair, they thought I was lying. So they got a wheelchair from the jailhouse and put me in one of their wheelchairs in the jailhouse and had me in jail. And the same police that was kicking me in my back, no, the sergeant is the one kicking me in my back. The other police is the one that was punching all on me, handcuffed me to the ground, handcuffed me to the steering wheel. Mind you, when he brought me to jail, after they brought my husband to the hospital, which is my full husband, brought him to the hospital. While I'm in jail, I'm telling them I need to go to the hospital because the sergeant kicked me all in my back and stuff like that. So they didn't never bring me to the hospital. And then the police kept coming to where the holding tank was, kept antagonizing me, And I kept saying, I kept asking them to tell him that when I was getting my fingerprint done and all that, I kept telling them, can y'all please tell him to leave me alone? Now, mind you, they had the young girls and all them working for Jefferson Parish. They don't really know who I am. And it's sad, and they had the little nurses and all that. Let me tell some of y'all little deputies that work at these jailhouses. What I want y'all to know, if y'all follow me, when people come to jail, y'all got to know people have family members. Y'all got to stop mishandling people the way that y'all handling people, thinking people don't have loved ones. Because the little workers, the little girls that was working there, they was very nasty and very rude to me. And I was asking them for water and all that. And they were saying, shut up, and all that kind of stuff. That I was trying to explain to them that, you know, I was in a wheelchair, even though they let me use their wheelchair. I was trying to let them know that I was paralyzed and I needed to take medicine, stuff like that. Shut the F up. Shut up. So, all right. So once my people wind up finding out what happened or whatever, they wind up getting me out, right? So the next day, the day that I got out, the next day I went there with my lawyer and I went to get my property and stuff like that. And I had to restart the live. I'm in and out. So that's gonna mess up the live. You can hear me now? Yeah. So the little females was acting all bad and all that kind of stuff. So when I went there the next day and they saw I was looking, they looked at like they wanted to say, ma'am, I'm sorry or whatever, but it was too late because you had done already disrespect me and mistreated me. So I know we had a lawsuit, a big old lawsuit, me and my husband. I know we did, but we had Martin Reagan. It's messing up. It's still messing up. Go at work. It's still messing up. Let me know if it's still messing up before I have to start the live all over again. Oh, all right. So, we had a good case. I called Internal Affairs. I gave them the police officer name and told them what they did and all that kind of stuff there. Now, mind you, the lawyer told us he was going to get us. He got me off with the criminal charge. They charged me with resisting arrest. The lawyer got that charge dropped on me. So by my husband being a convicted felon, I think he had to take a plea of probation or something like that, right? But we still had a case, even though they beat us and brought us to jail. So Martin Reagan, said he was going to take the criminal and the civil matter. Now, what he did was he waited till almost a year to tell us that he was going to take our civil matter. And that meant we couldn't even no longer sue anymore because it was a whole year. Because in New Orleans, you have a year to file a lawsuit against somebody on any type of situation when it come down to filing suit. Okay, so to make a long story short, so the police just kept antagonizing me, kept messing me. So as time went on, I was praying and I said, you know what? I talked to God about what this police did to me and what they did to my husband at the time. Don't you know the same police that beat my husband up and beat me up? He went to jail. I think it been like 2 years or maybe 2 or 3 years ago for unaliving a white boy in Marrero in the same area where he beat me and my ex-husband up at. They found him guilty, but they found, it was 3 years, a year and a day. So you will know if, let me see what it said. Miss Ann, it's been a year and a day. So you will know if them put you again. Yeah. So listen, it's been 3 years. So the same officer was arrested and went to jail for unaliving a white boy in the same area where he beat me and my husband up at. His partner got off, but he didn't get off. I don't know how much time they gave him, but they didn't give him a whole lot of time. And I say it's sad because he most likely had been a crooked cop. But when you don't know no better, because if I would have known Martin Reagan wasn't going to take our case, like for us, he took the case with the criminal matter, and he said he was taking the case with the civil matter. But by him coming with it the last minute, that was a case that, and then NAAPC wanted to come down from Washington, D.C. and march with us and all of that. But at the end of the day, our people down here didn't want to act right. So we just got, I mean, he might not have paid right then and there for what he did to me and my ex-husband, but he paying for what he did to somebody else, and he paying for what he did to me too. Because I told him one day, I said, you going to get that back. I said, the way that you treat me and the way that you keep on disrespecting me and all that, I told him, I said, I'm somebody's mom. And he kept saying all kind of bad names and stuff like that. And when I saw him on the news, I was like, there you have it. And then I don't know if it was his girlfriend. And cousin, I want you to talk about our family, Big Mama. And do you have a story about my grandfather? Who is your grandfather? Who your grandfather is? Is your grandfather my grandmother brother? I say that, but I see your name. Yeah, your grandfather, Uncle Lester, is my Uncle Lester. That's my grandmother. That's her brother. Mm-hmm. So who your mama is? See that? I got family members be all on my life and don't even know that's my family. That's my grandmother. That's my grandmother, Big Mama, that had the grocery store by the Iberville Project. That's her brother. Oh, Sabrina. Oh, yeah, Sabrina. Me and your mom on the picture together when we went to the other funeral, our other cousin funeral. Yeah. Your grandfather is my Uncle Lester. Mm-hmm. I just thought Tony was in a hospital. Mm-hmm. See, y'all, that's what I be saying. I got little cousins and stuff that be all on my live and all that kind of stuff there. And at the end of the day, now she on my live and I didn't even know that was my little cousin. And she really is my little cousin. That's my grandmother, brother, granddaughter. Come on, I don't care if it's cousin 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's still part of my family. Yeah. Sabrina is, yeah, we close cousins. But anyway, y'all, to make a long story, I'm glad you introduced yourself so I can know now that you really are my cousin. Because people be calling me cousins and I be saying, I don't really know if they're my cousin. Yeah, you really is a blood cousin. That's your grandpa, that's my grandma brother. Wow. You're not the one that's up. I ain't gonna say what your job is on here. I'm not gonna say it. But if you is, congratulations. But anyway, y'all, the police, he was arrested. I don't know if he's still incarcerated or whatever, but he did not get a lot of time. But anyway, I love you, cousin. Mm-hmm. But anyway, for the people who just is tuning in, yeah. For the people just tuning in, we talking about being in love with the wrong person can cause you to be caught up doing the wrong things. Now, to a lot of y'all, let me break it down to a lot of y'all young ladies who's saying, no, not me. You could say no, not me. You could say never. And some of y'all need to stop saying never. Because y'all had to eat that word right there. A lot of us had to, I would never. I would never. Some things we would never. But some things we said we would never. And we did. Remember y'all say, I would never. And y'all still did. I would never take him back. I would never take her back. And we did. It's a lot of us be screaming that word. I would never. I would never take her back. I would never take him back. I would never let a man mess over me. I would never, if he cheat on me, I would never be with him after he cheat. Girl, just save it for the drama for your mama. I'm just saying. I'm one of the ones that said never before, and I went back on the never I did. Yes, I did. I'm one of the ones say, girl, I never take him back, crying at the same time. Talking about, I'm so sick of him. I'm so sick of him playing with me. I'm so sick of these folks playing on my phone and all that. I'm just sick of him. I'm sick of you. I'm sick of her. I'm sick of them. I'm just sick of you. And then as you then calm down and you get that phone call, what you doing? Then your verse change. Why some of y'all women, y'all verse change? When y'all get that little phone call, some of y'all be talking, y'all got a verse like me, like little hood verse, the ghetto verse. And then when you get that call, and it be like, so you've been waiting for the call all the while, right? And then you're going to be like, hang on a minute. What you doing? Oh, I ain't doing nothing. I know you lying. So, no, I ain't doing nothing. I wasn't doing nothing. Just laying down. Just got through from cooking. Just got out the tub. Just took me a shower. Girl, I know you lying. So why y'all verse change when y'all get on the phone or when y'all meet somebody and you talk to them on the phone? Your whole persona changed. Oh, hey, what you doing? I ain't done. Oh, wow. See me. Hello? Yeah. Just as ignorant. What you doing? Laying down. On the inside, y'all be happy as hell. Me. Hello? Yeah. Laying down. That's me. Y'all. Hello? Oh, I wasn't doing nothing. I just had cooked some red beans. Yeah. And I put some pickle meat in it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to bake a cake, probably later on. What you was doing? Oh, for real? Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I had just got out the shower. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm. I'm gonna call you later. Oh, all right. What you about to go pass by your mouth? I know you lying. That's y'all. But me, yeah. Uh-huh. Laying down. Yeah. You telling that door. You telling that too. Yeah, I had just got through from cooking. Yeah. And I had put some baked beans with the ribs and put some ribs in the oven. Yeah. And yeah, the children by my mom. Yeah, they gonna be gone for the weekend. Yeah, I'm not gonna have them over for the weekend. And the boys, they going by their daddy. Mm-hmm. Ain't nobody gonna be here. It's just gonna be me. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I wasn't doing nothing. This him. I'm gonna call you back. Oh, hold up. So what you doing tonight? I ain't doing nothing. Oh, all right, well, if you ain't doing nothing, you could just call me back. I'm gonna just be inside, I ain't gonna be doing nothing. It's just me. Everybody gone, ain't nobody here with me. I know you lying. I'm just saying. Girl, why y'all attitude and y'all voice change when y'all be on a damn phone? Y'all do be doing that. Y'all do be doing that. Talking about, well, I wasn't doing that. Yeah, they going by my mama for the weekend. You ain't even call your mama, ask your mama, was she watching them? But you already had them gave them a place to go for the weekend. And then when your mama say, oh, girl, I was going somewhere for the weekend. I ain't watching no children. You ain't watching no children. I'll give you $50. Well, girl, I guess I'll watch him. Now, girl, I thought you was going somewhere for the weekend. And you going to let her just play you and tell you she'll give you $50. Well, girl, I'm going to buy you a couple of beers, too. I'm going to bring you a couple of Heinekens over there. Or what you want, some Bud Light? Or you want Miller Lite? Or you want Coors? All right, I'm going to watch them, bring them, but you better come back and get them because I got to go to church on Sunday. Yeah, I'm going to church Sunday, so make sure you come get them on Sunday. Girl, you ain't getting no answer on Sunday. The second line, whatever going on Sunday, you're going to get them Sunday, Monday morning. It's going to be Sunday, but you ain't getting them. She ain't coming to get them till midnight. The children going to be slobbing in the bed, and you're going to be them put them in bed, tossing and turning, because you keep calling. She ain't answering the phone. She had the tree house. She had his house, her house, their house. She had everybody's house, but the house she be at, and she not coming. So stop calling. I'm just saying. Girl, what we do? Girl, what we do? I'm just saying, being in love with the wrong man or the wrong woman will cause us. Cause I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I'm gonna be real with y'all. Boy used to be going stealing, and I used to be sitting in the car, and they're saying, "Man, come on, let's go, let's go." And I'd be like, "Well, I know you ain't just came from stealing them people's shit." And I'm pulling off like we on a high speed chase. Instead of saying, "Don't get in my car." No, I was going along to get along because there was some stuff that I liked it and I wanted. Got to be more careful. Girl, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Some stuff you get caught up in when you love somebody. Now, and you know that boy was going in the store stealing. And that boy call you up and talk about, "You'll bring me to Walmart because I had wanted to go get me some stuff out of Walmart." You want to go get you some stuff out of Walmart. The last time I talked to you, you say you ain't had no money. So what you going to get out of Walmart? Come on, boy. I'm coming. I'm on my way. You bring him to Walmart. You sitting in the car. And all of a sudden, he'll be like, "Come on, let's go. Let's go." And you pulling off like you're in a high-speed chase. Girl, don't act like you ain't know he went in Walmart and stole. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm guilty, yeah. Mm-hmm. What you got in the bag? What you stole? Let me see what you stole out of Walmart. Oh, I can bring that back. So what you stole out of Walmart? Oh yeah, I could bring that back. I could bring that back and get a gift card, and I could do some other stuff out of Walmart. Woo, I've been delivered. Delivered. Things that we do for love. I'm just saying, girl, don't act like I'm the only one. Don't act like you ain't had that phone call and he say, "Babe, come get me. I want you to bring me somewhere." He be like, I'm gonna come get you. And all of a sudden you pull up in front of Weed Man house. And you acting like you ain't, girl, you just wanted to go for the ride. It was your little 5 minutes being with him. You glad that he called you to come and you to come get him so you can be in the car with him for them few little hours or whatever. Don't act like you ain't know he was going to get some weed. Stop it. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. A lot of y'all being high speed chasers and don't even know. Don't even know. Because God let y'all, he gave y'all a pass. But you was about to be in a high speed chase. But God delivered the high speed chase only because you was in the car. People didn't file at you and all that. You ain't know you was about to get under live. You're in the car with somebody that then did all kind of stuff. And God spared you. How many of y'all ever been spared? How many of y'all ever then walked up on something that had nothing to do with you, and just a second somebody then lost their life or a bad accident that happened right in front of your eyes and he spared you? Because I know darn well I've been spared a lot of time when they had a big old pum shooting out over there on St. Bernard. And this was around, I think it was one holiday. I don't know if it was Mother's Day or whatever. And all them people, I was sitting in my car. And I looked on this side, he had a pum. I looked on that side, he had a pum. So I'm in the middle, and they about to start pumming at each other. And girl, on St. Bernard, they started pum. And I'm in the car, ducking down. And I think one or two people got unalive. And by the time I get to my destination, my window was shattered, and I had a bullet in my visor. Tell me, Jehovah don't keep his hands on us. Just think of all the time he spared. If I could sit down and count all the times he spared my life, I'm blessed and highly favored. And you think I'm gonna worry about y'all a hockey buck, scatterwag, dun not liking me? Girl, please. Got to be more careful. I'm just saying. Yeah, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you Terrell. But I'm just saying, if y'all look back on y'all life and just think about some of the people that you love or people you didn't been around, just think about how God Ain't no turn right. I open that door. How God then kept us here and spared our life. He spared my life so many times. And they be around here talking about the people with HIV. Okay, well, go ahead on and talk about the people with HIV, because some of the people with HIV going to outlive y'all that don't have the H, the I, neither the V. I'm just saying. How many people on the news where it's saying, this one died from HIV, this one died from HIV, this one died from HIV? How many people, how many times you hear on the news that somebody died from HIV? But how many times you done heard people that passed away from cancer and COVID and all type of disease that take people away from here? Because you know what that means? Because it's not about the disease taking you out. It's about the stress that you put on your life when you got a disease and you worry about something that's out of your control. It's not the disease that takes you out. It's you that take you out because you stressing and you worrying about stuff that's out of your control. Again, y'all think I'm gonna worry about the H, the I, and the V? Why should that be my top priority to worry about every day? I'm still alive. I'm still beautiful on the inside and the outside. So why should I stress myself about something that I take medicine from every day? I'm undetectable. Why should I stress about that? And then if I wasn't taking medicine, I have enough faith, big as a mustard seed, to believe that God said he is a healer. And he said, with my stripes, you are healed. But on the other hand, a lot of y'all be on the internet and y'all be making fun of people with HIV and all that kind of shit there. But at the end of the day, you might have a mother, a father, a sister, a brother, or somebody in your family might have a disease right now that's eating them alive. And it ain't the H, the I, neither the V. Y'all don't think y'all unaliving yourself by smoking them nasty cigarettes, inhaling them vapes, and doing all kind of stuff that y'all shouldn't be doing. Y'all doing to yourself. A lot of things we do to ourselves we're not supposed to do. We're not even supposed to dye our hair. We're not even supposed to put holes in our ear. Everything about us supposed to be natural. We're not supposed to have tattoos on our body. Everything about us supposed to be pure. I'm just saying, we do stuff to ourselves. And why is it saying 3 people on Instagram and 3 people on Facebook? I guarantee you somebody went live to take them from over here of being distracted. But watch what God do. I'm so sick of these people on social media thinking when I go live, they can go live at the same time I'm going live. So in their mind, they taking the people away from me. Watch what God do. Watch what God do. I'm just saying. I can tell because people, my live will be going up and going up. And then all of a sudden they go to going down because I could be on live and somebody will know that I'm on live and they'll go live because they think they got more power than Jehovah. It's us versus them, the wicked. Who they think gonna win? I'm not in competition with nobody, but I could raise my right hand to Jehovah, watch how he take over. Because he tired of the wicked boasting and bragging, making themselves believe that they better than the ones who serving Jehovah. You know how many times the enemy wanted me to give up and say, you know what? And you ain't got time for them with that Instagram and that Facebook and all that, playing with you and all that kind of stuff. And God say, you better not. Go have a permanent time. He have a permanent time. And watch what he gonna do. Because I'm gonna tell you again, only what we do for Christ gonna last. and no weapon formed against me shall prosper. So anybody think they could come up against what I'm trying to teach people and allow people to learn about Jehovah? Anybody that steps up or try to like block me from teaching people, God finna tell y'all down. See, y'all, some of y'all too blind. A lot of people too blind to see what's going on. Anytime they chose mess and confusion over God's word, that speak volume. But I guarantee you, I raise my right hand to Jehovah. They gonna need him. They gonna need him. They gonna be crying out in a minute. I be sit back and I be listening when they be talking about the number 1 podcast, the number 2 podcast, the number 3 podcast, the number 4, number 5, number 6, 7, 8, 9, number 10 podcast. And I be saying, okay, yeah, y'all number 1. But is y'all number 1 in Jehovah's eyes? Because I know I'm number 1 over here with touching people's lives and saving people's souls. That's what I'm known for doing on this podcast. So why should I worry about what's going on in somebody else's podcast? Because at the end of the day, God said, you know what? I'm going to keep that to myself. Some things was understood don't need to be explained. Don't. And you know what, y'all? A lot of people don't like the fact that I be talking about real life stuff, everyday life. I be on point every day I go live. Every day I go live. And I guarantee you, by me being on perm, a lot of people, they have blockish spirits. Hey, beautiful, unbothered. That's me too. Gemini. They have spirits where they try to block you. Somebody's trying to block me. But I rebuke you, Satan, in the name of Jesus. I decree and I declare anybody that try to come up against me in the word of God, I rebuke you, Satan. Because this word that I be teaching is not only for y'all, it's for me too. And I'm just saying. So when people come on and I'm teaching, it's like they skipping class. It's like they don't want to hear that. And I ain't gonna lie. Who don't want to hear something about life that's gonna save their soul and give them a longer life? Who don't want to live longer? Anybody on here don't want to live longer? Because I know I do. Because the longer I live, the better my life gonna get. And when I was out there in the wilderness, that's not a peaceful, it's not peaceful in the world, being of the world. I ain't gonna say that I said that wrong. It's not peaceful in the world with a bunch of wicked people. But your world with Jehovah could be very peaceful. So to the people who leave, it's their loss. Because where we going, all us that's trying to go somewhere and we done made it in. See, we done made it in over here. My faithful people that be on here every day that might not even come to the front, we made it in already. I hit it on the head, huh? We done made it in already. Trust me, I know I got a spirit of discernment. I could be on live, I could be on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and somebody will find out they wasn't even going live today. Just because nobody else ain't going live and it's me, they jump on live. Yes, I am. Well, God about to stop that. Because at the end of the day, God don't like that. Some people so high and mighty to at the end of the day, they think they got all the power. I got enough power to pull all the people she got on, even the little people. I ain't even got more people on my lives than them, and they still try to take the people that I do have on my live right now away from me. Miss Ann on live. Well, let's get this one to go live. And let's get this one to go live. The same time, well, ain't nobody want to hear me saying, let's throw up some mess and let somebody go live and talk about that so we can take the people from over there by her. But what's for me is for me, home girl, homeboy. But watch what God do. Because God say, touch not my anointed and do my prophet no harm. That's what I said, Tracy. What God has for me, y'all go ahead on and keep on being a follower. I ain't never wanted to be a follower. I always wanted to be the person that God want me to be. And God didn't want me to be. Oh, I won't be like Ann Mays. To the people who call me Ann Mays, that's not even my full first name. That's what they call me. So at this point, I don't want to be like Ann Mays. The old Ann Mays. Now I'm the new Ann. I am Ann Mays. I am Ann Mays. But Ann Mays said, brown sugar girl, let the old Ann Mays be buried where she at. This the good Ann Mays right here. So anybody who wanted to be like me back then, wish you luck. Because I ain't want to be like me. Everything I did in my past, I did in my past. And now this the present. I'm going into my future. And the same thing I'm telling y'all now, I'll be able to tell y'all 20, 30 years from now. The hate don't matter. You are a kind that nothing else don't matter. Not wheelchair or anything else. Come on now. That's why I keep doing what I'm doing. I keep doing what I'm doing. I keep my head above water. And I keep on embracing the people that embrace me. The people that's here for me, that's my focus. So everybody who leave and go somewhere else, oh well. Hey Rita, hey Vivi. Hey, it's Mook. Yeah, you can send me a DM. So at the end of the day, the topic for the day is being in love with the wrong people could cause you to do the wrong things. And I know I could raise my right hand. I'm guilty of that. How many of y'all could live in y'all truth and say, you know what, Ann? I have been in love with the wrong person, and I have got caught up into doing the wrong things that I never thought I'd do in my entire life. A lot of us, they've been caught up because you love her or you love him. We lying, we stealing, doing all kind of stuff because you love him or you love her. We allow people to do that to us. And people only do what we allow them to do to us. Ain't nobody made you do nothing. Ain't nobody made me do nothing. I have my right mind. I know wrong from right. He said, forgive them because they know not what they do. Just because you 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90 don't mean that you know wrong from right. They got people that been here for decades and they still don't know they've been lying and cheating and doing all that shit. And it's wrong. In their mind, they convinced themselves to believe that everything they did was right. Oh, all right. In their mind. You know what? Make a comment under one of my pictures so I can follow you back. And I can, so you make a comment, say something under one of my pictures. So I'm just saying, yo. I'm just saying. Like every time I get up out the bed, like I went to get my little frozen cups, they ain't answer the phone. And I was thinking. And I said, you know what, Ann? You made a lot of bad decisions being in love with the wrong people. And I'm not by myself. I know a lot of y'all did too, but y'all not like me. Y'all not talkative. Some of y'all gonna go to y'all grave with some of the things y'all did in your life. And some people say, well, my business is not for the internet. Oh, well, that's you. At least on the internet, I got a chance to, open up. I got a chance to express how I feel. Now, I'm going to get your number. Let me see if I can screenshot. Let me see if I can screenshot. There you go. I got it. But anyway, just if you in love with somebody right now and you on my life, what are the options are? I bet you your love is not 50-50. It's very seldom you can find somebody that's your soulmate. Your soulmate is a person almost identical to you. Your soulmate is a person they almost just like you. Your soulmate is a person that got love, compassion, trust, understanding, loyalty. That's your soulmate, like you. When you find somebody like you that treats you like you treat you, that's your soulmate. Because a lot of y'all don't know what a soulmate is. A soulmate is a person that y'all just alike. You're a giver, you're a giver, you're a giver, and I'm a giver. So if we together, he a giver and I'm a giver, and we act alike and we treat each other the same, that's soulmate. Right. You can't change what you can't acknowledge. I had a person that got on their own that I'm their soulmate. They have a tattoo on their own saying that I am their soulmate. I don't know if they still got it. Tracy, you thought you had a soulmate? Yeah, we could be fooled too. Because certain people come in your life, they treat you all like a queen, Doana, in the beginning. They get you perfume, flowers, they buy you nice things. It's called the bait. It's almost like being catfish. You know how you get it? They already then educated themselves on how to play on women intelligent. A lot of y'all women is too intelligent to be played. 25 years, huh, Tracy? And guess what? Players get played too. And some of y'all women and men, y'all trying to figure out, well, damn, you had, girl, what's going on? What's going on Facebook? Some of y'all, I don't know what's going on Facebook, but my phone is saying trying to reconnect. So anyway, they'll be all right. It wasn't that many I'm on there anyway. But when you really, really love somebody, certain people, either they're going to be on the same level as you or they're going to be on a different level. And if a person really, really love you and they really wanted to work with you, and hey, Sharon, and they really wanted to work with you, hey, sister girl, where you been? Hey, cousin. Hey, Cynthia. Hey, Alba. If a person really, really wanted to work with you, they're going to do everything in their power to meet you halfway. And I ain't going to lie, they got some females and some males that been in relationship and marriages and all that for decades, and they just not realizing that she not the one. He not the one. So you mean to tell me it's about to be a countdown on Instagram and I'll be back? You mean to tell me somebody been with you all these years and you just realizing that you don't want to be with them no more? After they didn't invest their entire life with you. Don't know nobody but you. Now you feel like you don't want to be involved no more? We got to be more careful. I'm just saying, I'll be back. Instagram. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, yeah. So, with that being said, knowing a lot of y'all in love, but you got to ask yourself, is this person that you in love with right now, do they treat me the way that I want to be treated? Because if you got to question yourself about their love for you, that means you don't feel like they really love you. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, if you got to question yourself about somebody that you love, or you got to question yourself, period, that's probably most likely not the person for you. And it's a sad thing to say that you put in 25 years, Trace, that somebody put in all these years being with somebody and y'all done did all kind of things together. Y'all enjoyed life together and all this. And then boom, all of a sudden, no, I ain't going to say boom. All of a sudden, this person won't out. See, a lot of y'all thinking y'all mind. When y'all married people, get with people, being married, we want to believe that this the person we going to be with the rest of our life until they start falling out of love. Oh, now that we getting older, when we supposed to grow old together, now you feeling yourself and now you falling out of love, or you done fell out of love. But I tell y'all one thing, I'd rather fall out of love than to be in love and be a damn fool. Breaking news today. The topic for the day is being in love with the wrong person can cause you to do the wrong things. I'm just saying. That's the topic for the day. That's breaking news. On 8-6 is 8-6 and 4. News on wheels. Coming to a city near you. I'm just saying, from the 504 to the 985, news on wheels. Any other questions? I must be talking about you. Clock that T. I'm talking about somebody, and y'all know when I come on here, I be talking about somebody. That's why at the end of the day, my everyday topic is for everybody. So I do know in a minute, my channel is going to be overwhelmed. And God told me I might have to get a lock on it. Yes, he did. See, the people who don't want to be bothered and don't want me a part of the shenanigan or whatever they got going on, not shenanigan, because I don't want to be a part of this shenanigan, or whatever they got going on that's positive, they think they count me out, but watch what God do. Watch what God do. When I sit at the round table, the square table, and all 12 chairs, and I'm signing that contract, watch what God do. I'm just saying. So y'all can keep on playing them little pop-up games. The pop-up games is that when Ann Mays is on live and Ann Mays trying to touch people's soul and Ann Mays trying to draw people closer to Jehovah so they could get their life right, because God is coming soon. And guess what? The world is not going to come to the end, but destruction going to come upon a lot of the wicked people. So to all the people who jump on live when they see me on live and take the people from over there, because people grown and they do what they want to do, but they feel like I'd rather go to Jerry Springer and see who fighting and who's stuck in and who doing all this at Jerry Springer than to hear I need to be getting my life right and saving my soul. And here Ann May is talking about Jehovah. Domestic abuse. Love to empower me as well. Queen. A lot of our queens in domestic marriage and relationship, just like pebbles. I don't know if Pebbles and Dale playing us, because every time you look around, she crying and talking about her husband. She going live talking about how her husband do this. She got a separate house and he got a separate house. But every time you look around, you tell us about what he doing and you go live and all that. And then you're cooking and you're making his bath water, washing his ass and all that kind of stuff there. So you know what? From now on, Miss Pebbles, I'm going to drink water and mind my business from your business. Because you ain't bit more leaving that man. Girl, I done been a fool, Pebbles. But I refuse to be a damn fool. And right now, what you doing ain't looking good. Ain't nowhere in the world no man gonna ever talk to me like that ever again in life. I done got cursed out, but I done cursed out too. But for as a man disrespecting me ever again in life, if I didn't say it never before, but I'm gonna stand on this never. That point right there. Let me tell y'all ladies, the signs of abuse is calling you the B word, calling you the H word, calling you any word, hollering at you, running up on you, disrespecting you, cheating on you. All that's abuse. Me too, sister girl. See me, my nerves bad. I don't know about y'all, but you can stay outside when the lights come on. You ain't going to sleep in my house. You're not going to sleep. You're going to toss and turn. You're going to have one eye open and one closed, because you ain't going to disrespect me by coming in at 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning and think you're going to lay your tired ass down in my bed. We ain't doing that. You better detour. I have let that happen too many times. I done had the sticks, and I done broke windows and all that. I did. She bust the windows out my car. Yes, I did. The little windows. The little ones in the back. Did. You ain't gonna play with me. And I thank God I don't have to deal with none of that no more. I ain't gotta bust nobody windows. I ain't gotta get up and cook no breakfast for nobody. I ain't gotta worry about wiping nobody piss off the toilet seat. I ain't gotta worry about none of that. I can lay down as long as I want. I'm just saying. Unlike some people got to get up early in the morning. They got a 9 to 5. I don't have one. My job is right here. 7 to 9, 7 to 10. However long I feel like being on here. I'm just saying. And I was starting to go early, but now I'm going to start after 6, because I was like, I was looking out for all the other podcasts. I was like, well, they go live at this time. They go live at that time. Why are you concerned about other people and their podcast? You think they're going to stop their flow for you? No. Because when God said it's enough for everybody. Whatever they got going on over there, they got going on. Sometimes I go in people live and I be like, well, this don't even concern me. This ain't got nothing to do with me. So my platform is totally different from a lot of people in New Orleans that's going live right about now. And right about now, I love the people who on here now and the people who ain't on here that want to be on here, but they somewhere else. Oh, well. I'm just saying. But, yeah, that's a wonderful topic to talk about, being in love with the wrong person. I'm sure this for each and every one of us that's on here right now. You done been with, this might be your first. This might be the only person you've been with, and it's still the wrong person. Just because you're with somebody and y'all been together for years, that don't make them the person. That don't make them the right, because you've been putting up with their bullshit. God not the author of confusion. You think because you married to this person and y'all been together for decades and all that kind of stuff there, that don't mean that was your person. That's the person you made your person. I'm going to say it again. Just because you've been with somebody or you with somebody right now, in your mind, that's your person. But in reality, that's really not your person. You made that person your person. And that's why y'all going to what y'all going to. Because you can't make a person be your person if they not your person. Do I need to say that again? Y'all can't make people be your person, Miss Friday, if they not your person. We got Vegas in the building. Vegas, say hi, y'all. Can y'all speak to Miss Friday? I'm just saying. Even if I be on the live every day, if y'all really love me on Instagram and Facebook, y'all will find a way to get to YouTube. Because I've been coming on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook for quite some time. And we all should be able to come together as one. What is the problem? What is the problem? Like y'all downloaded Instagram, y'all could download YouTube. And I ain't gotta be on Instagram and Facebook. We talk about this all the time, but I'm gonna stand on business. And if y'all want to be a part of my YouTube channel, y'all will come over there. And I don't know what's going on Facebook. It keep on going in and out. I'm just saying. I know without a shadow of doubt, I'm an inspiration to many of people. Many of people. So why would I be bothered about the people who leave and come back? Why? They got some people, they dedicated to me. So that's my main focus. Being dedicated to the ones that's dedicated to me. Because they gonna ride with me and we gonna ride till the wheels fall off. And dedication gonna pay off. Do y'all not know that everybody had to start from somewhere? Everybody that got a platform, everybody that got all these followers and all these people on there, they were struggling with people just like me. But I'm waiting my time. I'm not struggling. I'm just waiting my time. And my time is near because Jehovah is angry at the wicked. The wicked on social media got the minds of the weak people. Because if you wake up every day, 365 days a year, you wake up every day looking forward to mess, something is wrong with you. I don't wake up every day thinking like that. I don't wake up and say, you know what, let me go over here. I'm looking for mess. Let me see who talking about, who sucking, who doing all this on the internet. You know what I wake up to? I just want to know that somebody changed their life. I just want to know that somebody made a decision to be happy within themselves. I just want to know that one of my queens just got out of a domestic marriage or relationship. That's what make me feel good. That's what made me feel good. It makes me feel good to know that my queen was strong enough to stand on her own and say, you know what? I'm out. Oh, Miss Friday, they saying hello on IG and they saying hello on Facebook. I'm saying, when y'all gonna take a stand and say, you know what? Lord, I know I'm not perfect. And we talk about this every day. Every day for the people who don't know, all he wants you to do is acknowledge him. He ain't looking for none of us to be perfect because none of us will never be perfect. He wants you to strive to live right and make a difference in somebody else's life. He wants you to share your testimony. He wants you to make a difference in somebody else's life. If it's just one person, even if it's a young person, it don't matter. You think God allow you to go through what you went, you lost your husband, you lost your wife, you lost your children, you lost your mama, you lost your daddy. And he allow you to be here and still be able to testify about how strong you've been since you lost somebody that you really, really love. That's powerful. Somebody, all their family members gone and they ain't got nobody but them. And they still here. And you think Jehovah wants you to stress about something that's out of your control? Well, I don't think so. I don't think he wants us to stress. I think he wants us to enjoy our life and notice that her over there and him over there is not good for you. They're not good for you. I don't care how many kids y'all got together, how long y'all been married. This person still is not good for you. For you. They got one on IG. Maybe it's one or two. I'm talking to you. The one you in love with, that's sleeping around on you, that's constantly coming back after you didn't put them out. I'm talking to you. That's not the one for you. That's the one you want to be for you, but he's not your person. Hey, Miss Janice, hey, TT. So you on YouTube. Somebody on YouTube too. The person you in love with, the person you thinking you're going to be with, that's not your person either. That's temporarily. That's only temporarily your person. Somebody on Facebook too. Y'all can't make people be your person if they're not your person. And stop questioning God. Why this had to happen to me? Why I had to lose my child? Why I had to lose my mom? Why I had to lose my daughter? Why all this happening to me? Stop questioning God about why. When he left you here and he could have took you. What's the question? Oh God, why you took my grandma? Why you took my grandpa? Because they was ready to go. Because they was ready to go. So to each and every one of us that lost somebody, why you mad? Who you angry at? Who you pissed off about? I mean, why you pissed off? I can understand you being pissed off at somebody unalive, your loved one. But even though somebody unalive them, Jehovah could have said, I'm still going to let them live. But he didn't. Jehovah have the final say so. Do y'all not know that? I got a bullet right here in my chest. From my back to my chest. I was in a coma. He could have took me. In the process of me being in a coma, I'm going to say it again, all I saw was a white, beautiful cloud. I don't remember suffering, being in no type of pain or none of that. It was a beautiful white cloud. But he left me here, Nate. He left me here. So when it comes down to life, all our loved ones that left, he could have left them here. But that we all his kids. And when he ready for each and every one of us, we got to go. Whether we want to go or not, we got to go. And a lot of y'all not prepared. And some of y'all on here not going to live to see 60 because y'all don't want to get y'all life right. Y'all playing Russian roulette with y'all life. The things y'all should be doing, y'all not doing. And I don't want to speak that on nobody's life, but I'm just saying. He didn't give you ample opportunity. You know your son out there slinging drugs. You know your daughter out there setting them boys up, getting them unalive and all that kind of stuff. And you still allowing them to come in your house, disturbing your peace because you love your sons and your daughters. But guess what? Jehovah love them more. It's time for a lot of people to repent. And they don't want to do it. They want to do what they want to do when they want to do it and how they want to do it when they don't realize that they don't have the final say so. We don't have control over our own life. And y'all have the nerve to question Jehovah when he take a life. I heard that when the child is being born, that's when you're supposed to mourn. That's what I heard. And when a person leaves the world, you're supposed to celebrate. When you celebrate, they go on to a better place. See, we in the world, and some of y'all of the world. So some people is not happy in the world because they're part of the wickedness. But when you pass over to the other side, you're no longer stressing about things that's out of your control. Ain't no more worrying about light bill, water bill, car note, car insurance, house note, children, grandchildren, grandmother, mother, father, immaterial things. Ain't no more worrying about none of that. Because when we expire on God green earth, all the immaterial things that we have gonna be left behind. So I hope and pray that y'all dot your I's and cross your T's. And no more pain and suffering, folks. No more pain and suffering. So why not enjoy your life while you got a chance? Because every time you leave out your door, you leaving out into a wicked world with a bunch of wicked people. That's why you got to watch who you surround yourself with. If you become a part of the wickedness, you're a part of it. That's why he say, separate yourself and come from among them. So you got to separate yourself. But you still can enjoy your life and be protected. When I leave out my house, I ask God to protect me from all harm, danger, accidents. I ask God to put a shield over my body and my car, my everything. Because the minute you leave out that door, you're driving into a wicked world, all on the highway, in the byway. People cutting in front of you, trying to cut you off. You put your blanket on to get over, and they don't even want to let you over. They got all kind of people on the highways and byways. You don't know who you're riding next to. You don't know who angry at somebody. You don't know who might click out on the highway while you're on the highway. So you got to ask him to protect you, because they got somebody going to drive by you doing 90 or doing 100. So you got to ask him, cover me while I'm driving. Protect me. That's why every day I thank God for protecting me and my family, my children, my mama, everybody that I love. Even some of y'all, because he said love them anyway. Y'all, a lot of y'all should be laying in y'all grave, but somebody praying for y'all. And lately, every time I be looking, it be a lot of young, beautiful women that's being unalived by their spouse. Y'all not talking to y'all daughters? If your daughter tell you he abusive, sit down and tell him what verbal abuse is, physically, mental. Sit down and talk to your daughters and your sons. Because we raise our sons not to put their hand on women. But now we're in a world where we got aggressive women that put their hand on men and boys. So he a coward if he put her in jail for putting her hands on him. But if he put his hands on her, that makes it, oh, he wrong, but she not. This is the world that we living in right now. The world we living in right now is the wrong people is the right people. The right people is the wrong people. Yeah, we got to ask for protection for this younger generation because there are lost. That's why they gave them cell phones, smartphones, smart cars, smart televisions. Everything is smart now for distraction. I bet you if you ask someone what's their phone number, without their phone, they don't even know their phone number. Some of them. Some of them don't even know their mama, neither their daddy phone number. Thank you, Queen Bella. But that's the world we living in now. It's a lot of distraction. And they trying to distract a lot of y'all from me. Because there ain't nowhere in the world a lot of people shouldn't be coming over here because everybody's going through right now in life. See, they missing the big picture for when the global warming comes. Because it's coming. Cell phones going to be shut down for hours. These young adults going to be in a friendship about to lose their mind. Right. Everything's smart but the brain. And for the people who put their life inside of cell phones and computers and the internet, a lot of them going to be about to lose their mind. And some of them going to be our children. Because that's the wickedness. Anytime little babies got iPhone 16s and 17s and tablets and all of that, and they scream and holler when they don't get them, just imagine when they have a crash. Because they going to have one. Sure as my name, Melva Ann Mays. They going to have a crash. You know why they going to have a crash? Because the wicked right now don't believe. The wicked believe the lies. It's the truth. See, somebody like me, I could tell the truth. And if they don't like me, she lying. If somebody don't like you, no matter what you say or what you do, you still a liar. The truth could be in the pudding. You can hold up the receipt and say, you know what? The truth right here. You know what they'll say? I don't even want to see it. Killing the parents for a place I don't even want to see it. I know I'm one of the realest on the internet. Nobody ain't got to tell me that I'm one of the realest ones. Even though people tell me, and I thank y'all for that. But at the end of the day, even if nobody tell me that I'm real, I already know I'm one of the realest on the internet. I live in my truth. I take accountability, and I'm transparent. I'm getting no realer than that. I never say I'm 100 because there ain't nobody 100. Because we all fall short. So how could you be 100 when you're not perfect? Don't let that go over your head. So it's okay. I take the bitter with the sweet. They got people that's dedicated to me, that look forward to me coming online. So my dedication is to the people that look forward to me. Because somebody on each one of these platforms is going through right now. Somebody got a spouse on here. You know what they spouse saying? I'm sick of you every day. You listening to AMAs. Listening to AMA is going to get your ass put out or get your ass kicked. Somebody on here. Somebody, man, on here don't like me. I don't know if it's him right there. I don't know if it's him right there. But somebody, man, on here don't even like me because he know one thing. When you come over here to I Am AMAs, she going to give you some wisdom. She going to put you on game. I'm just saying. Did y'all find other cell phones that I told y'all months ago that they had? Because he got more than one cell phone. He got more than one cell phone. I know things I be telling y'all. I be on perm, even when y'all don't tell me. Because Jehovah already done told me. I keep telling y'all, he the messenger and I'm just delivering his message. That's why they don't like me. Because I'm one of his. And they know it. And they ain't got to give me my props, as they say. I already got it. I'm already favored in his eyes. I'm already his favorite one in his eyes. I already made it in. And I'm trying to get y'all to make it in right along with me. And still enjoy your life at the same time. Some people don't come on alive because I hit home. And they be like, you know what, I ain't gonna lie. I don't know who talking to her. They don't want to say Jehovah talking to me. They'll say somebody talking to her, but she right about everything she be saying. Thank you. I know. But I ain't trying to be too bold. But I always tell y'all, he the messenger and I'm delivering a message. So to you that's on here, I'm talking to you. He don't even like you to listen to me because his jealousy set in and don't like me and don't even know me. Only because you like to watch me and I'm giving you wisdom about his regular ass. And now you're stronger than you ever been and his regular ass don't like Miss Ann. Why you always gotta watch her? That's why she ain't got no man. You gonna wind up like her without a man. I chose not to have a man. But if I wanted to prove a point to any one of y'all, I could call a man right now that's waiting for me to call him. I didn't block him on every platform, every phone he didn't call me from. But I can call him and let y'all hear the conversation. I'm just saying. But what's understood don't need to be explained. And I ain't got no point to prove to nobody. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I don't care if I had one person on here. If we had to stay on here all night, like we talking to each other. If we had to stay on here all night, like we talking to each other, guess what? That's what we'll be doing. All night. Because one monkey don't stop no show. Call me, hey, Carl. One monkey don't stop no show. So a lot of y'all need to get up out of y'all feelings and look in the mirror and look at how beautiful you are and how far you have came. And stop yelling at them children. Tone it down a little bit. Because I used to be yelling. I used to yell so much. LaCour used to say, Mama, why are you yelling? What you hollering for? We ain't got to do all that hollering to prove our point. Our parents had told us one time, get your ass in this house. If we did something and we snuck outside, we going to get a ass whipping that we'll never forget. Now y'all want to call the popo and put y'all mamas and y'all daddies in jail for whipping y'all ass. If we talk about calling the popo, we gonna get a double whammy. And we gonna get the phone, the house phone, throw it at us, and they gonna call the police on us. You won't call the police? No, better yet, I'm gonna call them for you. I'm just saying, to y'all younger generations, your life is so much better than ours. Y'all got things that we never had. Some of us. And a lot of us, because we didn't have cell phones, smartphones, and laptops. We had pencil and paper. We couldn't go to the smartphone and ask them to solve a problem for us. We had to call one another on the house phone, or we had to figure it out. And if you couldn't figure it out, you had to go to school and get a 0. We got F's and E's. Yeah, we playing the music tonight. And what I said earlier today, if y'all want songs requests, y'all gonna send me $1. Because I like playing the music straight. I like to play the music I like to play. But if you send me saying play this, send me $1. And I ain't begging, I'm telling y'all. You want a request song? Send me $1. Because when you request a song, that means I gotta stop and find your song that you want to hear to play. So yeah, I will have my cash app up. And yeah, I know it's the end of the month, but y'all want me to play what y'all want me to play. That's gonna mess the music up that I'm playing. Oh yeah, send me $1. I'm just saying. And I would love to see y'all share the poster from the comedy show. Because a lot of y'all, oh, I love you, Miss Ann, and this and that. And I would love for y'all to support the comedy show, even if y'all ain't coming. If y'all got something going, y'all want me to support, pin it and I support. Because I love to support people like they support me. If I got it, you got it. If I ain't got it, I ain't got it. I'm just saying. So don't be talking about, oh, she playing the music, she asking for $1. Is bill still got to get paid? Is light bill, all that. I ain't asking y'all to pay my bill, but when I'm playing the music, y'all want to distract me? So it is what it is. When I get off this live and I come back on the live, I'm going to go to the store, the gas station, and get my little Debbie snacks and all that. And we're going to play the music tonight. And I'm going to post my cash out. Is. Because y'all be quick to say somebody begging. But he said, if you don't work, you don't eat. And a closed mouth don't get fed. I'm saying. People that don't even give y'all wisdom. People that don't even show y'all no love. They ask y'all for money and y'all send it with no problem. But I ain't even asking y'all for money. Y'all want something from me? Y'all want me to give y'all something? So why not give me $1 for what y'all want me to give y'all? $1 ain't nothing. It's a lot though. It's a lot for what you want. I'm just saying, if I'm playing the music, they saying, well, play this and play that. So that means I got to stop, look for your song, play your song. Okay, $1. I'm just saying. So yeah, before we get off the live, we got about 20 more minutes. The topic for the day is falling in love with the wrong people can cause you to get caught up in doing the wrong things. I'm just saying, Superwoman. We all act like we Superwoman. And we all, some of us, then been super stupid. I know I have. Raise your right hand if you've been super stupid. See how many hands we gonna get. I forgot y'all don't want nobody else on the internet to know that you done been stupid. Oh, so I'm the only one been stupid? So I'm the only one raising my hand. It could be your right hand or your left hand. Just raise the hand if you've been stupid. Girl, please. All right, Superwoman. That's the thumb. Superwoman, that's the thumb. I said a hand. Yeah, both of them. I done been stupid too. That's what I'm saying, Queen. Oh, are you in the building? Out of all the people on here, the ones that's on here. So we got a few of them in the back talking about, I'm not raising my hand because the woman on here or the side piece on here. So I'm not going to let her know I've been stupid. Girl, you ain't got to let us know you've been stupid. We already know you've been stupid. You're a woman. Come on, somebody. You're a woman. And we got some stupid men too. But I ain't talking about them. I'm talking about our sisters. We done been stupid. I got 2 hands raised up. If I had a 3rd hand, that one would be up too. But thank God that we ain't stupid no more. Because I was double stupid. When you know they cheating on you and they done cheated on you and come back with a story about, I'm sorry, babe, I'm sorry. And you listening and all that. And then you all upset and then you just tone down and your little verse changing. I know, babe, but at the and now y'all acting like he ain't just cheated. So girl, isn't that the same one that was out to 5, 6 o'clock in the morning and lied and said he was by his mama or he fell asleep in the car, he was by his boy? Isn't that the same one that lied and you know he was lying? Isn't that the same one? Oh, you forgot he did that. So you ain't consider yourself as being stupid. Well, let me tell you, you was stupid. Welcome to the club. And y'all on Facebook, the phone is going dead. So I'm going to have to end y'all live on Facebook. Sorry. Y'all can come over to YouTube or come over to IG. Because when the phone went dead over here on IG, I cut them off. Now I got to cut y'all off. Fast change ain't no robbery. I love y'all on Facebook. I'll see y'all later. And I can't play the music on Facebook either because they're flagging on Facebook. So if y'all want to hear the music, run over to IG. I love y'all. Y'all be blessed. Facebook people. Since it said 2 people anyway. See, they be calling themselves playing with me over there. It said 2 people. It said 8 over here. It said 18 over there. But guess what? You and y'all little 2 people on Facebook, come over here. I'm out over there. I'm just saying. So y'all listen to all my queens that's on here. Even the ones that's on here that don't like me. I don't care about that. Get out your feelings. Get out your feelings. But what I want you to do is stop being stupid. You've been stupid for too long. Now it's time for you to take a stand. You've been letting them play you, cheating on you, lying on you a bit too long. I know you've been praying. You want him or her to change. But again, when people show you who they are the first time, believe them. I know he done lied and she done lied and said they'll never cheat again. Ain't nothing for a Negro or a woman to tell a good lie. I ain't gonna never do it again. Babe, you know I love you, but you ain't love me enough not to sneak off and go to the hotel, or you ain't love me enough not to screw somebody in our car. But you love me? Boy, please. Why we be so, like tense and so soft when somebody say, I'm sorry? Because you want to believe deep down inside that you see more good in this person than bad. But once you cheat on me, I didn't forgive. But did I fully forgive? Nope. Because if you fully forgave, you ain't gonna have the little thoughts in your mind. You ain't gonna think about it, and you're damn sure ain't gonna bring it up again. That's when you forgave. So that means a lot of time I say I forgive your ass. I didn't. I was holding that shit. Like, okay. And then it was another. Then it was another one. Well, so you thinking it's still her, but it ain't even her no more. It's another one. It ain't even him no more. It's another one. Some people just can't stop cheating. It's in their nature. They're just nasty people. And one way or another, sooner or later, they're going to stop. Because sex ain't everything. And some people can't go without screwing and have sex and doing all the nasty things. Some people can't go without all that. So at the end of the day, see something that you love more than Jehovah, he'll take it from you. He'll take that urge clean away from you. I'm just saying. So y'all go ahead on and want to be like this one and be like that one. And guess what? I don't never want to be like nobody but the person that God want me to be. I ain't trying to be like Nikki, Cardi, Trina. I ain't trying to be like none of them girls. All I'm trying to be like is the person that Jehovah created me to be right now. A lot of y'all go along to get along. A lot of y'all not happy within yourself. Y'all not comfortable in your own skin. Be comfortable with who you is. If you got a husband or you got a wife, you got somebody that you could be comfortable with, where you can take that weave out your hair and walk around with your little picky hair and your little sides gone and all your hair is pushed way to the back, and y'all could be fighting around each other and all that and sit down and talk about everything and all that. That's the person that you ain't got to lie, you ain't got to lie to kick it, you ain't got to hide and all that. That's the person. But the person that is dishonest, disloyal, mistreat you, call y'all out your name, disrespect you, that's not your person. That's the person that you want to be the person, but that's not the person. A lot of y'all in relationships and marriage with people that y'all want to believe that that's the person. They never been a person. It never was that person. You're not happy with your edges? Oh, well, once y'all start getting that glue and stuff in y'all head and all that, and that y'all get it so much to pull all y'all edges and pull y'all hair back and all that, you can't get mad at nobody but yourself, queen. Because you was already beautiful. A lot of y'all ain't even needed none of that shit that y'all was putting in y'all hair because y'all was already naturally beautiful. So now y'all got to take y'all L. See? See that? See, a lot of my queens that be on here, they be agreeing with me. They know I don't be lying. I'm not here to put them down and nothing like that and make them feel bad or nothing like that. But at the end of the day, a lot of y'all young girls, you're already beautiful. And some of y'all got so accustomed to wearing them makeup in y'all face all the time to where some of y'all can't go without the makeup. Some of y'all don't need that. Look at me. I'm about to be 60 years old. I don't wear no makeup. I put on some little lipstick. Wait. And this, I just found this at Ross. It come in different colors. And I just put this on my little lip. It's right here. I just put this on my lip and it just blend in. And it came 3 in a pack for like $6 or something like that. And they got different colors. They got purple. They got different colors and all that kind of stuff there. At the end of the day, y'all don't need all that. this me. The only thing I don't like about my face is that I done lost weight and I'm trying to gain my weight back. But this extra, see that my face was puffier, and this just extra skin. So that's what make the line in my face. But yeah, I can go to the doctor and get them to pull this back, you know, pull it back like that, and y'all won't see that. But at the end of the day, this still my face. It's who I am. A lot of people got Botox. I be saying a lot of people I know for sure they got Botox to make them still look young. I'm about to be 60 years old. And yeah, I could get that out of my face, but it's my face. It's from losing weight. Yeah, it's still beautiful in my own skin. This me, no makeup. Y'all don't need, some of y'all have acne bad, or you might have eczema or something like that. But a lot of y'all, young girls, y'all don't need that shit, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, when I saw them put makeup on somebody and they had so much makeup on, I was like, damn, it took them damn near an hour to put 30 minutes at the most to put all that on top. Don't get me wrong, it'd be beautiful, but it's not for me. And it's not for some of y'all. Now, if y'all want to do the little blush or the little lip lining or whatever, and y'all little lashes, I have never had no lashes, none of that. But I don't even get my nails done because that's not me. Once I had a bad experience with a nail and it broke and my finger was thumping for days, that was a wrap for me. That was, now y'all go to the nail shop, and I heard somebody say they went to the nail shop and they paid almost $200. The devil is alive. Ain't getting no $200 from me. From who? Nah, not from me. I got beautiful feet at the bottom, like a baby. You know, I don't get all that stuff done to me and all of that. Y'all, we don't, as beautiful black queens, y'all don't need all that. Y'all really don't. Y'all really don't. And I'm not a hater. I'm just saying. Just reality. Y'all are beautiful. Some of y'all, no matter how good y'all look on the outside, y'all got to work on y'all inside. Stop having a nasty attitude. Somebody on here right now, you got a nasty attitude. Stop going to work with an attitude, because the people on your job starting to not like you and they thinking about getting rid of you. You stop going to that job with an attitude. Me too, sis. Stop talking to people any kind of way. If you don't like the job, find you another one. But don't bring your problems to your job. I don't know who this for. But tone your attitude down before you lose your job. Stop going to work acting like you don't need your job. Because you do. God gave you that job. He put you in touch with the right people. They hired you. And now you got a nasty attitude that you have that job. And just like he gave it to you, he can take it away from you. Be grateful. Have a good attitude on the job so you can change everybody else's persona and attitude. Go in there and say, you know what, y'all? Even be a leader at your job. Think about what Miss Ann said and say, you know what? Yo, somebody on the job having a bad day, or somebody, everybody got somebody on their job coming to work looking dirty or something like that. They might not be cute. Just say, girl, you beautiful. You look, even if the person is not beautiful, speak positive stuff over people like that's going through something that might feel ugly or might feel down. Hey, Queen. Speak good stuff over people, even at your job. You want people to tell you, oh, you're such a beautiful girl. Or you want people to tell you good things, but you can't even tell when you go on a job. Tell everybody, I wish we all have a nice day. He must be nice to your boss. Don't try to handle your boss because that's your boss. Oh, I don't need this job. Well, why are you here? I ain't never heard so many of y'all talk about what y'all don't need. Well, why are you there? And some of y'all feel like y'all don't need the job. That's why y'all feel like y'all could disrespect people and handle people any kind of way, because you feel like you don't need it. God will put you in a position where you do need it. God will put you in a situation where you really, really need the job. Y'all, and then another thing, y'all got to start practicing what y'all preach. Right? All kind of illness, right? And they showed the video of the two workers at Popeyes. They're just tearing it up. They're just fighting on the job. At this point, whoever hit who first. But if somebody hits you on a job, you going to fight them back. You ain't going to stand up there and let nobody. Whoever was the aggressive one, whoever hit first, got to go. Now, the other person who hit back and protecting themselves, you can't get rid of her. If she hit, I don't, you know what I don't like in school? When a child fight another child back because a child been bullying, they won't suspend both of them. It don't go like that. Whoever hit first, whoever was the most aggressive one, that's the one need to be suspended. And if they didn't pick with you, but if somebody picking with you and you get tired of them picking with you, now that's a whole nother scenario. Because you don't pick with nobody. Some people just get tired. Or you poking the bell. Sooner or later, the bell gonna growl. I'm just saying, let me slow down. Because I get tired of people when they be trying to pick at me. I'm not the one at all. That's why I don't be liking to get in confrontation. I told y'all it take me 72 hours to calm down. Change your attitude. Change your outlook about life. Change your persona. Stop wearing tennis shoes. Stop looking like a tomboy. You wonder why you and your husband are always getting into it because you're always looking like a man, just like him. Change your appearance. You could dress up, dress down, look like a lady. Stop with all that, because dog, what's up, dog? All that. No. You's a lady. Carry yourself like a lady. I'm just saying, and I'm not fussing at y'all. Because there's a lot of y'all beautiful young ladies. Stop letting somebody mentally and physically abuse you. You don't deserve that at all. If he keep on playing you, keep on making you believe something and you saying something, go with your feeling. Go with your emotion. If your emotion got you feeling some type of way that he cheating or she cheating, move around. The train most definitely gonna keep on rolling wild. I know it's easy for Miss Ann to say leave him or leave her. It wasn't easy for me. But if you could catch it in the beginning, you ain't got to trade places with what I've been to. If you can cut that snake by the head before he go to hissing, you ain't got to worry about going through what I went through. Some of y'all see the infidelity. Y'all got all the red flags. And you're going to ask him, is you cheating on me? And that's a dumbass question because if you asking him if he cheating, you already got the answer. You already know he cheating. You already know she cheating. When somebody asks you that, most definitely they got one up on you. They know you're cheating, or they got a feeling you're doing something you don't have no business doing. Don't do unto him what you don't want him to do unto you. If you don't want him talking to his baby mama, why you talking to your baby daddy? And the cold part I don't understand is why, if two people got children together, why they can't have a relationship with each other, not physically, make it be all about the children. So if you're in a marriage or you're in a relationship or you got a fiance or a significant other, why y'all can't go pick up the children together? Why y'all can't drop the children off together? Why you can't talk to your baby mama in front of me? Why you can't talk to your baby daddy in front of me? If you can't talk to your baby daddy in front of your spouse, that's a red flag. I'm just saying, what y'all got to talk so much about something private that I can't hear? But if you got a baby mama, or you got an old lady that's trauma and she don't understand that that's still your baby mama, then you marry somebody that's a problem. And that's going to always be a problem. That's going to come between your children and your ex or whoever. I don't think every ex is a problem. I think the new wives or the new old ladies, fiance, they make themselves a problem. Oh, because they don't like the ex. They didn't size the ex up, and in their mind, they feel like you still want to be with the ex, or y'all still sleep. Some of these people don't even talk to each other, don't even have no intentions on being together ever in life. But you so insecure about yourself, worrying about him going to see his children, picking his children up. So you spying and you worry about something that's out of your control. Why a lot of y'all is so bothered by another woman? Why a lot of y'all are just bothered by the ex period? Because we carry a lot of weight. And it's on Countdown Instagram. So when it count down, I'll see y'all later with the music. But if you know who you are, and you look in the mirror and you see you're a beautiful person and you know who you are and whose you are, girl, stop being insecure. Stop worrying about her because she pretty and she got a good job. You pretty too. I'm just saying. Why be bothered? Why be worried about things that's out of our control? See what I'm saying? Why? So at the end of the day, when you look in the mirror and you look at your life, just look at your life and say, Lord, I thank you. And if you feel some type of way or you feel like your spouse is cheating on you, give it to God. Go to God and ask God to expose him. And I promise you, He's going to bring it to you. You ain't got to, nobody ain't got to call you. You ain't got to go looking for it. If He don't bring it to you today, He going to bring it to you tomorrow. Sooner than later. But you got to be a woman of discernment, and you got to know when Jehovah speaks, and you got to know when He's telling you. Don't let the enemy get in your head and make you believe something going on when it's not. See, when you have a relationship with Jehovah, He gonna put it in your gut. You're gonna have an intuition that's gonna allow you to know that you're not crazy. Because some men make us think, girl, you crazy. She crazy. She always accusing me, always thinking I'm sleeping around with different women. Well, she got a reason to feel that way. Because you have been sleeping with different women. Because you are a cheater. You are a cheater. So y'all, with that being said, it's 9 o'clock. I'm going to the gas station. I'm gonna make sure I fix me something to eat. Y'all give me to 10 o'clock and I'll be playing the music. So I love y'all. I see y'all. And I think I'm going to a party tomorrow. I just don't like to stay inside on the weekend, on my off day. How you get fired on your day off? So I love y'all. Y'all be blessed. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. Deuces.